musician, rapper, record producer, Ernestine Cresswell.
And I'm Frank, the host. I got something to say, and when I say it, you better listen up. Today we're talking about strategic planning for your success.
LMK Productions.
Listen up. A lot of times that I talk to a lot of artists, straight into it, I want you guys to understand you cannot move without a plan or a vision. If you move and you're shooting from your hip, you will not succeed. So I'm going to give you a couple things today for you guys to focus on your success, and that is in the means of talking about strategic planning. First and foremost, everything that you do, you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan in everything you do, especially when it comes to art, posting content, your shows, all of that. You have to have a strategic plan. A lot of times when I go to different shows, a lot of artists, and I mean a lot of artists, they get up there and they just rap. No one's practiced. No one's kind of thought about how they're going to perform, rather than sitting down and genuinely figuring out how I'm going to perform. Sketch it all out, think it all out, be creative about it, and actually carry the plan out. I want to encourage every artist, don't just be the same artist, the same hip-hop artist, definitely. Getting up there, jumping around, running in place. I call it the hip-hop run. You kind of do the same little hip-hop run. You know what I'm talking about. Half of y'all do the same thing, but how can you be creative in what you do? That is sitting down and having a moment with some people who look at your shows, and you guys have a strategic plan on how to carry out when it comes to shows. When it comes to social media and marketing, having a strategic plan on how you can do it. Now, I'm going to give you a couple tips. I want you guys to understand I've done research. I have actually helped people do this, and so I want you guys to catch this. First and foremost, if you're an artist and you're a content builder or whatever you are, I want you guys to understand you have to put content out there. You just can't just some people love to do this. They want to surprise you with a single. I'm like, yo, that's cool and all, but you're not Jay-Z and you're not Beyonce, so you just can't drop a single tomorrow and everyone's gonna be super excited and you're gonna be like, why come my numbers aren't straight? Because you're not Jay-Z and Beyonce. You don't have the crazy following, and that's okay. You'll get there one day, hopefully. But what you need to do is have a plan before you drop. While it's dropped, and then your strategic plan on what you're trying to aim and get to. So what I would say is, if you drop a single, I just, looking at research, you should definitely do some promo before you drop the single, releasing a 1-minute clip or a 1-minute video, and definitely segue into your single. And then after that, say, hey, I want to be able to get into this playlist, or I want to be able to get on radio, all that good stuff. You want to have a strategic plan on how you're going to do it, the connection you need to have, and then you need to execute those plans. So, strategic planning is one of the best things you can do as an artist, having a plan, not shooting from the hip, and then getting people on your team to help you put that strategic plan together. And so, from a artist developer or a management, the best thing you can do is sit down with someone to actually help develop that plan along the way, whether it's social media, touring, or whatever it is. You need to have a plan. The people who do not have a plan, they will not go far. Not everybody gets lucky, and some people do get lucky, but the people who are strategic and consistently following the plan, those are the ones who will win. So let's get that strategic plan together. You need some help with that? I got you. But El Marquis has something to say too. Let's get it.
Yeah, so in order to be as productive as possible, you need to even have a plan and schedule for your actual day itself. And that can involve, waking up at the same time every day, going to sleep at the same time every night, sectioning out certain parts of your day to knock out certain tasks. For example, like for my routine, I wake up any day. I don't have to go out to for any other task or whatever that may or may not be related to music or work or whatever. I wake up at the same time every day. I'll eat. I'll either read or just knock out business stuff. I'll answer emails. Then I'll work out, because health is very important. No matter if you're an artist, producer, YouTuber, whatever. Make sure you have some time to take care of your body, work out. My workouts last about an hour or so. So wake up, do business stuff or read, work out, eat. That's also important. And then depending on what day it is, I'll just knock out whatever task I have for that day. So that could be I have a day where I'm focusing on creating videos, editing videos. I have another day where I'm producing either for producing for my own website, producing for a specific artist, producing and writing my own music. And the importance of having the schedule is just to, like, if you get into a routine, you're not being super random and just acting spontaneously on your day. If you have no plan whatsoever, you'll go into the studio or to wherever you work, and then if you don't have a plan of what you're going to do for that day, you're going to be confused. You're going to spend a lot of time just thinking and questioning, like, what do I have to do for this day? And you're just not going to get as much stuff done as you possibly could. So even like some people can take mental notes and remember what they have to do for this day. Excuse me. What I like to do is I have a reminder app on my phone that will tell me when I need to do certain tasks, like make a beat for this specific artist, or prepare for this session, or write a plan for this video. Like, I'll have reminders on my phone to tell me, to keep me on track of what I actually need to accomplish for the day. So if you want to be as productive as possible, whether you're an artist, producer, content creator, whatever you do, have a plan and routine written out for every single day.
I agree. One thing that I suggest is that, and I want to tell you actually, whether you can lose money and you can gain it back, but one thing you cannot gain back is your time. So don't waste time. The way you don't waste time is that you have a strategic plan or a plan, put it in place, and follow it, so therefore you can make the most out of your time. Thank you so much for joining us here again with the El Marquis and Frank the Host connection. Until next time, we holler at you. If no one's told you, we want to tell you, we love you. Peace.